Yo, what is up, you guys? Fit is fresh out of the shower and, analyzing, planning, just trying to look to the solution for getting a job in Austin and trying to just get all the details down. I'm thinking a lot about things like, security and where I should be, the different establishments that I should consider applying to. There seems like there's a lot of good options in Austin, but you know, I want to try to avoid the ones that just have kind of seasonal validity, validity, and hopefully some sort of a year-round place, maybe with a happy hour or something. I don't know. So, just thinking about that on. And prioritizing, gosh, it's been a lot of work. I've been staying up all nights, just like making plans and just kind of scratching stuff out and looking down rabbit holes and seeing what's really reasonable. They did state that at this one place that I want to camp, there appears to be really good security. So I think that means I may have to be able to travel with less security. And if that's the case, then my bag can fit more clothes. So I'm just wondering, I'm just balancing these different things. I'm just like, how long do I want to stay there? How many supplies do I want to take? What do you expect to get out of being there in person? If I do go, do I want to stay as long as possible? Save some risk of driving a motorcycle, save some gas. So, I mean, man, riding a motorcycle is all about risk management. That's what they teach you in risk course, or whatever. You might as well call it that. But it's all, in any active scenario or even before you go on a trip or whatever, you account for all the risk involved. Like, if there's a car and you're in their blind spot, you do realize you have increased your risk, and you know what you're doing. You better be aware of that, and so you're navigating a risky scenario. So for me, researching the weather, doing all this. I mean, just to plan like just a couple day trip just to go get a job on a motorcycle. Since you're subject to the elements, I don't know. And I'm not rich, right? So I can't just go buy a bunch of stuff anymore. I already invested in the YouTube channel. I'm destitute. I have to get a job now. So camping for cheap at different places is definitely going to be a priority. And the whole technology setup is a whole world in its own of testing and understanding. So I mean, yes, I am a CIS major. No, I'm not an expert at particularly anything in computers, really. I just know a lot about a lot. I don't know. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching my vlogs. Trips are coming up to Austin soon. I think this weekend is happening, maybe Saturday.